Solve by completing square. When you use this method, you want to make sure that the coefficient of x squared is 1. So if it's not 1, we need to divide each term by that number. In this case, a is equal to 1. So we can proceed. The method is to take the coefficient of b, which is 6, and divide it by 2, and you square it. We always do that. We take the coefficient of x, which is b. We divide that always by 2, and we always square it. If I do that, what do I get, anyone? I get 3, and then I get square. So it's 9. So 9 is the magic number I need to complete the square between these two terms. So the first step is I move that 7 to the other side of the equation. I don't need that to complete the square. But I do need to add 9 to the left-hand side in order to complete the square. So I'm going to add 9 here. When you add 9, you have to add 9 to the other side of the equation, so you don't change the original equation. You either add and subtract 9 to one side of the equation, or just simply add 9 to both sides of the equation. So this would guarantee that we would get a trinomial here that would be factorable. Not only would be factorable, but this binomial would be exactly the same. It would be x, in this case would be 3 and 3. Because 3 times 3 would be 9, 3 plus 3 would be equal to 6. So this number here always would be the part of this factor here, if you want to remember that. So that would be plus. So you see how we're completing the square here. So on the right hand side I get 2. So I get x plus 3 squared is equal to 2. Once I get it to this point, then I can use the completing square method to finish this. Remember I said if x squared is equal to k, x is equal to plus and minus radical k. That's exactly what we have here. In this case I have x plus 3 then must be equal to plus and minus radical 2. So I can solve for x. X would be equal to, if I subtract 3 from both sides of the equation, then this would be my answers. X would be equal to negative 3 plus radical 2, and also x equal to negative 3 minus radical 2. Those would be your solutions.